next, we'll start with Ash with a video.
I never felt alone. You never said a word. I fell from my throne. You didn't want me there. You didn't want me near. You didn't want me there. I never heard you say, if every life I live is the same without you, I'd pull the plug, so we'd live forever. And I see what you see, so we'd live forever. And I hear what you hear.
Hi. I'm one of the founders of Oxhuman, and at Oxhuman, we're building a platform for generating virtual entertainers and the place they will live in. And we believe there are three main elements that are currently shaping the future of entertainment and future of virtual beings. One of them being virtual people and the stories that create. We've seen this phenomenon, as many others spoke about this. Virtual events that are happening, and finally the data-driven content, which is very important to creating the content that these characters, these virtual beings will represent. And we want to be a part of this unfulfilled space, and we think there's a lot of exciting products coming out in this space. So we build auxiliary humans. We call them auxiliary humans because we believe they're supplementary and they're not full humans, but they are humans in a way. The internet is their genetic code, so they're built as a layer over our digital life that comes from the internet. So we use different subsets of AI and data-driven processes to feed into their content. They interact and build personal relations with users. We believe the interaction is the most important element for their future. And they will grow and live online in their own real-time cluster, public and private. And finally, they're A/B tested. So we measure the success and see how they can be placed everywhere in the different industries they're going to target. At the beginning, we have 5 concepts that we have built. These characters are going to be on our season 1 in 2020, and they will come out through interactive fiction that will emerge from the internet. So there will be a main story, a large story that will carry on for years, and the sub-stories that will present these characters on different mediums. But first, we've started with music, because that's my background, and our team is been working on this. And I can play you different styles that these characters will create, generate, and perform.
If only love was like the shore, 1,000,000 times, and it still hurt.
I thought you were bae. Turns out you're just fam.
So the music that you heard is AI generated, but it's curated and arranged by humans. So this process usually takes 2 hours per track. That's what we've achieved. So Yona is our first test character that we've made, and her name is even generated by a transformer model. She has been invited by real-life festivals to perform, to attend, and we're testing her in different scenarios to know how we can engineer the content and her personality as a performer. So she's been DJing as well on the radio, and we see ourselves as a toolbox of AI. So we want to use whatever that is available out there, and we modify it to our needs, and we make sure that these characters use it well. And we believe that we're going to create many of these characters, so we need to be efficient. First, we started with the voice engine, and we use the neural voice cloning that is modified to a melodic engine. And we have a text-to-singing engine.
The one who loves you sings lonely songs.
And we generate the lyrics and the music using a variety of tools. The text is generated using the OpenAI sometimes, and a Markov model that we have customized to lyrical and poetry use cases.
My darling, magnolia, when it comes right down to it, and sadness comes the day of the party. I hug your shadow, none of us are real, and you need to sleep, your sadness like a pill.
So these characters have an online presence, obviously, and we think the story that they tell will also come from the data model that we're building, and also it will be computer generated. So what you're seeing is a conversation that we generated, and it doesn't make sense fully, but it actually gives you a feeling that something is going on. We use our own library of facial motions, facial action code system, that is customized to musical expression. And our data model is built to know everything that goes on about music in the past, currently, and in the future. We predict what genres will come out. Caucasian folk, that's a weird one. And also, we test the content against what's out there. My time is running out, so I'm going to be very quick. So this is our vision for the future. We're building Augsworld. Augsworld will host these people and their stories. As I mentioned, there will be a long story, and people will interact with these stories. They can stream virtual events, and they can be a part of the life cycle and the ecosystem of these characters. And you can experience all sorts of material that these characters present. And for this, we have partnered with Twitch to build a concert, and we believe in these three things also, and think their future is bright for these characters, and we're happy to be a part of it. Thank you.